We in the building. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is your man Theo Butler, and yes, it is Sunday. It is Sunday, year of our Lord, August 13th. If you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. Come on in this evening. We go ahead and get the show started. We go ahead and get the show up out the way and everything like that. Hopefully you had a great day. Hopefully you had a great day. Whatever you did today, hopefully it was a great day. We're going to get the party started and everything like that. I think we got a great show lined up tonight. Let me make sure I know what I got going on with these notes. As always, we will do with the live chat so we can make sure that we stay up on top of what's going on in regards to the chats. But I think we got a good show. In case you missed tonight's lineup, we have T'Challa. And what's going on? D. Steves, the moderator, and my mentor, Mr. Ray Smith, in the building. What's going on, fellas? What's going on? Oh man, I go ahead and start now. It's official. We got the moderator here and the mentor here. We can go ahead and get started. Ain't no sense in waiting. T'Challa inclusion in video games is picking up steam. Yes, it is. And when I say it's picking up steam, absolutely. When I say it's picking up steam, what do I mean when I say that? I mean it's folks size us complaining about it. That's what it's other folks size us complaining about it. This actually came across my mindset. You know what? I don't want to be rude. Let me tell you what the night's lineup is. So T'Challa's inclusion in video games is picking up steam. Yes, it is. The X-Men push has officially begun. Again, trolls. Are they friends or frenemies? I don't think they really realize what part they play in the social media long term, but we're going to talk about it. How to make the perfect Black Goliath. I know I shared some details with my brother Aaron, the Big Word Brinkley. I know I shared some details with D-Real last night. Action figure collector, action figure customizer. I got just what you need to make the perfect Black Goliath, because quite a few. And listen, that Black Goliath video, the Goliath video, those of y'all that commented, watched it, listen, I really do appreciate it. I had no idea. I didn't. But if you enjoy stuff like that, video previews like that, where we're specifying, talking about Black action figures based off of Black comic book characters, let me know. I know my brother D. Steezel, I'm going to say D-Real is on it and everything like that. I'll be sure to make sure we get as much of that out there as possible. We love these characters as much as y'all do and everything like that. So we definitely want to make sure when it comes to talking about their action figures, that there is definitely, how can I put it, accurate information being shared in regards to the action figure and how it relates to the comic book character itself. So we definitely going to talk about that. There's been a lot of talk here recently about Marvel rebooting into the multiverse and things like that. Okay, cool. My question, that topic, talking point would be, if those in charge at Marvel Studios remain the same, what are the odds for a successful reboot? Think about it. And is Ron DeSantis being disingenuous? I think I know I talked to Mr. Smith about this. I believe I talked to my brother D-Real about this. The Ron DeSantis, I'm not going to call him governor. And I'll tell you why when we get into it. But let's start off with our first topic tonight. T'Challa. Inclusion in video game picks up steam. And as I alluded to earlier, when I'm saying it's picking up steam, I'm saying it's people besides those that look like me, us, that's talking about the character. So the first came from a YouTube video, game announced. I'm going to go ahead and pop up on it and everything like that, because I can make it do what it do, because I'm using two cell phones and everything. This actually comes from All Father YouTube channel and everything like that. Marvel Black Panther announcement confirms leaks. Essentially, now I'm gonna read the comment section to you, and what I go ahead and do is get the video. Let me see here. Make sure I can share the video. Share. Go right here. Copy that. And I'm gonna come back real quick. I'm gonna go to my YouTube channel. Drop this off in the YouTube channel so y'all will have it and everything like that. Like I said, thank y'all so much for rocking with me this evening. We're going to make it definitely do what it's going to do. Let's get in here. It says that I'm live. I am. Oh, we just put the YouTube video link in there and everything like that. Hopefully y'all will see it popping up in the comment section. I'm right here rocking with y'all. So I'm gonna go back to the video because that's funny. I love technology. I don't know how people be acting like they don't know what technology is. But I'm gonna go back to the video and so y'all will have it and everything like that. Give me 1 second. Y'all see it. I'm gonna go back and take a look at the comment section, and quite a few people, 14 comments on the video. The video, if I'm not mistaken, got over 1,000 views on it and everything. Hey, Big Tim, what's going on? What's going on? Video got over 1,000 views. Hoping. I also wrote an article for Fandom Wire on this if you'd like to check it out. So there is an article from Fandom Wire. I will go ahead and drop that in the comment section. So, it's crazy. I guess I'll go ahead and drop that in. Listen, I love technology. What can I say? So we're gonna put that on there. Fandom Wire. Shout out to Fandom Wire and everything like that. We go back to it. Black Panther video game. Here we go. Dadgummit. I'm gonna have to do this all over again. I apologize, y'all. I'm trying to multitask. Don't do me like that. Y'all probably already ahead of me in the game in the comment section. So Fandom Wire wrote an article, hoping they saw the backlash when the leaks came out and changed it. But if not, hopefully, if it's not T'Challa, it'll be done well. It will have itty mumbo jumbo rap like the movie. Somebody don't like rap. Big Ronnie, what's going on? If it's an open world game that allows us to make our own Black Panther that can free roam around Wakanda, I'm in. Yeah, it would be cool to be T'Challa, but I like the idea of being myself. I'd love to have a Spider-Man game that allowed that as well. Equal energy, can't be mad at that. Solid video. I commented on the video and everything like that. Person liked it. What character or characters do you want to get their own games? My picks are Hulk, Daredevil, and Ghost Rider. Another comment. I love a Daredevil game. A Ghost Rider game by the makers of Days Gone with those bike mechanics would be great. I also wanted a Captain America game, so I'm really glad we're getting the Skydance one. I'm going to have Ryan Gosling rule Wakanda. I can't in good conscience like or heart this comment. That's what All Father said. He said he can't like it. That's somebody who's keeping equal energy because he said, hey, I see what you want to do, and that's what a lot of people want to do. And one of the things my brother Gabbo from Machiavelli Media talked about was the desire to always sit somebody that did not look like T'Challa on the throne. Well, hell, Hunter's right there. Hunter's right there, but if you've never picked up a Black Panther comic book, when I say Hunter, you actually think that's a job description. So, All Father Media, it won't happen, but I love an open world Thor game about a young Thor who has just gotten Mjolnir. First view, bro, I really enjoy your channel. Do you have tips on how I can make better videos? I'd appreciate that. Honestly, all I can say is just stick to it and take your time. Try not to rush. Focus on quality over quantity. Most importantly, make content you want to make so that you enjoy it and don't get burned out. This is very much true. I'm very new to this. I make all my videos on just a phone. Me too. So software-wise, I'm not the best person to ask, but there's loads of great apps and tutorials out there. I use InShot for video and PixArt to make thumbnails. Shout out to you, All Father, and everything like that. Great video. I watched the video. He is somewhere, as you said, he want T'Challa in the video game. Well, just a few days ago, this comes from Digital Trends. 7 ways EA Black Panther game can get the most out of the comics. This article is written by, it came out August 12th, 4 a.m., written by Blair Marnell. Let's go over the 7. Let me make sure I keep up with these comments. Creating your own Wakanda character is cool by itself. The problem is this is being done specifically because of, I can't even say it's MCU synergy. What's going on? What's going on? Nico being with the Steam. I don't even want to do that because they didn't do that with nobody else. They're making an exception for this character, an exception that has worn its welcome out by now. Like, it's one of them times where if somebody was to say to catch me at the wrong point in time, was to mention that T'Challa shouldn't be recast, and they give me that worn out, lane behind excuse, I'm probably gonna do what Michael Jordan used to do before each and every Bulls home game. I probably am. Probably am. except I'm not going to be slapping my hands together. That's not what that's going to be. So let's look at the 7 ways here. And I like it because when you look at somebody like Allfather, you can tell he's a comic book fan, i.e. he reads. Blair reads too. So one of the things that she talked about, Blair, I don't know if you're male or female, so I don't want to do that. 7 ways EA Black Panther game can get the most out of the comics. Also, they're not a fan of T'Challa not being in the game. One of the first things they allude to when they say 7 ways to make it better, number 1, T'Challa has to be the main character. That's the first thing they say. T'Challa has to be the main character. Like I said, they're trying to act like they'll be assassinated by the higher ups. They put T'Challa in the video game. Don't nobody have a backbone to go against the grain anymore. Facts. So T'Challa has to be the main character. That is number 1. That's the first thing they say. Before they talk about anything else, T'Challa has to be the main character. Couldn't agree more. Next thing they say, expand the roster of Black Panther villains. Listen, how many times have we alluded to the fact that we so damn tired of people talking about Eric Killmonger? You know what? We don't hear about Claw as much as we hear about Eric Killmonger, and that's literally the damn dude who we wanted to say was responsible for T'Challa being the Black Panther. It would be Claw. It's always Eric Killmonger. Please, please, please don't leave him where he at for a minute. Leave him where he at. If he ain't coming back as a good guy, anti-hero, leave him where he's at. So yes, Black Panther does have a roster of villains. Myself, Mr. Ray Smith. I know D. Steezer has alluded to it, if I'm not mistaken. Kamoyo Kid. Definitely Big Tim. I know Big Tim know about T'Challa's victory. I don't see why you can't have both, like Arkham Asylum have you play. Yep, I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. So we know he got a roster full of villains. So it's great to know that somebody is taking the ball and running with it. The third thing, show us places in Wakanda that we've never seen before. Yes, show us burning Zania. Show us burning T'Chaka. Show us yes, hell yeah. Show us Necropolis. You damn right. Now see, you EA Sports, listen, you can either make money or you can make a $60 coaster. This game probably coming out for what? The PlayStation 5? All those other advanced systems? If you don't do this game right, nobody's effing with it. The casuals will, but how many casuals really spend that kind of money? That ain't comic book fan. Better listen. Let's keep going right here. Embrace T'Challa's high-tech gadgets, i.e., and I'm saying i.e., the dude is smart and the dude has gadgets. I know people want to throw that Batman analogy out there and everything, but he's from Wakanda. He's a scientific genius. Reed Richards says the guy is his peer. So what makes you think he don't have? Here we go. EA Sports, thrice blessed armor. Thrice blessed EA Sports, thrice. But see, if you give us the thrice blessed armor, there's a chance that Hasbro will make that action figure as a Gamerverse action figure. Thrice blessed, thrice blessed armor. Here we go. Free game. The Panther Hulkbuster. Yes, T'Challa has a Hulkbuster that's powered by vibranium. Yes, let's get it. Let's make it do what it do. You can make them skins. Hell, you can have either Bruce show up as the Hulk, or you can have the other young dude show up as the Hulk. Right, which I can't think of his name, but him show up as the Hulk. Yeah, the Hulkbuster. Let's go ahead. T'Challa got one of them. So yeah, all free game. You know, you might want to hire somebody that's a Black Panther fan as a developer on the game to help make sure you get it right. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Is that me throwing my hat in the game? I live here in Florida. Give T'Challa a love story. And guess what? This person said it better be either Aurora, Mr. Smith, you're going to like this one, or Monica Lynn. This person reads comics. Oh, good God Almighty. Amadeus Cho. Thank you so much, Mr. Smith. I made it. What's good, fam? So yes, this person reads, and I'm going to quote to you exactly what they said. There's a lot of action going on in any superhero video game, and not always as much time for love as there is in comics. Yet at the same time, Marvel Spider-Man got a lot of mileage out of Peter Parker's on and off again relationship with Mary Jane Watson. Black Panther's game would benefit from a love story of its own, as it could offer a further glimpse of who T'Challa is beyond the ruler and protector of Wakanda. In the comics, T'Challa's most notable lovers have put him in a position where he had to choose between his country and the longings of his heart. That would be especially enticing for the gamers if they were the ones who got to make that decision. The two Black Panther movies will have us believe that the love of T'Challa's life is Nakia, but their history is far more complicated. This person reads comic book. Shout out to you, Blair. Nakia was an underage member of the Dora Milaje. We've stated that on this channel I don't know how many times, and nobody else mentions it other than my brother D-Real. Nakia was an underage member of the Dora Milaje who was deeply in love with T'Challa. She felt betrayed that he loved others instead of her. That's why Nakia was reborn as the villain Malice before she tragically died at an early age. If Nakia is out of the picture in the game, then and she should be, because that's a great story arc to be played out in the video game EA Sports. Are you paying attention? If Nakia is out of the picture in the game, then there are only two real candidates for a love story with T'Challa. Here we go, Mr. Smith. His eventual wife, Storm, of the X-Men, and an American jazz singer named Monica Lynn. Since Storm character rights may be tied up with the X-Men, that will leave Monica available for this game if the developers want to explore their relationship. And I think the game would be better served if it does give T'Challa a love story with someone who doesn't care about the trappings of power in Wakanda. Monica only ever wanted to be with T'Challa because of who he was. Y'all stand up and give Blair. Damn it, Blair. Let me get back on up here. Damn it, Blair. Blair Marnell. I don't know what y'all want me to say. I don't know what y'all want me to say. I have to give a special shout out when people making it do what it do. And damn it, Blair made it did what it does with that one. So I appreciate people that read comments. Those are the only two options for me. Monica plus 10. Let me keep going, because damn it, I just had to step back and get that a round of applause with that one. And y'all will love this one right here, especially Kamoyo, you and D Steezy. Y'all will like this one. Draw from all eras of Black Panther. Because of the superlative black, y'all like that big word, superlative? Did I say that right? Is Monica Lynn dead? Yes. Yes, and we don't know how. But like we we don't know how Monica Lynn is dead. I really don't, especially considering she died from cancer. Don McGregor said he ain't let nobody else with his character. Don McGregor give it, and Don McGregor take it away. Don McGregor said no, she dead from cancer. Don, you killing her from cancer after Reginald Hutland and already said they got the cure for cancer in Wakanda. I don't give a damn. She dead. She dead. If she ain't being with T'Challa, y'all ain't finna put her off with nobody else. She gone. And just to show you how petty he was, Don McGregor had her buried with a heart-shaped herb. So let me see if I got this right. You the ex of the King of Wakanda, the country where they got the cure for cancer. And not only do you succumb to cancer, but your ex buries you with a heart-shaped herb, and we still ain't heard from you. Don McGregor must have some exclusive rights on her. I ain't ever debunk. Look here, I ain't there. Don McGregor must have some exclusive rights over Monica, because you know what? That made as much sense to me as the synthetic heart-shaped herb in Black Panther 2. Steezel, you know this some good coffee. So, but anyway, he says, because of the superlative Black Panther runs by writers Christopher Priest, Ta-Nehisi Coates, and John Ridley. See how we keep forgetting people? See, because actually, watch this. If y'all can see this artwork is from when Jack Kirby was writing Black Panther. It is. That's King Solomon's Frog. Now, I know that because y'all know me. D Steezel, I'm gonna say D-Real and Mr. Ray Smith. They got your boy going back and everything. So I'm able to tell right off the rip because I read that that's Jack Kirby. Well, Jack Kirby has written for T'Challa too. So has Don McGregor. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all tell me a lot when y'all keep quoting certain names. No, you better start putting some respect on all these people that wrote this character when nobody else gave a damn about him. There's a woman out there that wrote this character too. Y'all better stop doing that. Y'all better stop doing it. I like Christopher Priest. I like John Ridley. No, the hell I don't. Y'all, excuse me. I meant John Mayberry. Damn, that's nasty. John Mayberry, Christopher Priest, Reginald Hudlin, Ta-Nehisi Coates. I get it. It's people that came before them. It is. There are people that came before them, and you need to start putting respect on their name. Those authors matter because they carried the torch to get us to where we are right now, and not mentioning them, not reading their work, you are doing not only them a disservice, the character disservice, but you're doing yourself a disservice because your knowledge is limited and you ain't even trying to expand it. But then gonna act like cats like myself, D-Real, Kamoyo Kid, D. Steezel, Mr. Ray Smith, Grand Madam don't know what the hell we talk about. No, stop. And I can't even believe you mentioned John Ripley's running it, but hey, it is what it is. There's an understandable expectation that T'Challa's best stories are political thrillers that put the future of Wakanda itself at stake. This often includes overthrowing T'Challa from power and chronicling his rise back to prominence. Those stories definitely help shape the character, but this video game is an opportunity to draw upon. Oh, wait a minute. My bad, Blair, my bad. I spoke too soon, Blair. My bad, Blair. I eat humble pie, Blair. I take it all back. Those stories definitely help shape the character, but this video game is an opportunity to draw upon all of the previous Black Panther comics. This is a chance to embrace the serialized style of writer Don McGregor, or even this insane high adventures of Black Panther, which were written and drawn by his co-creator Jack Kirby. Kirby came up with the quest for T'Challa to find King Solomon's Frogs, a pair of time machines of unknown origin. That's crazy, but it's just the kind of crazy that I love. Bring on the frauds. Utilize the Marvel universe. Yes, Hunter. If you put out a Black Panther video game and it ain't got small games for each Panther, you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You ain't getting no bang for your buck. And I'm talking to you, EA Sports. Because Blair definitely hitting the nail dead on the head. You should have Mosey's story in there. And you could incorporate the BC Avengers. Think somebody won't play it? Little mini game. Yep. You could put Bashinga in there. Yep. Little mini game. You think people wouldn't play it? Yep. Damn sure would. That's expanding the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You could even have an interaction between him, his father, his grandfather, right? The interaction between Zudi and Steve Rogers. I don't know, people might feel some type of way because low-key Cap got his ass whooped, so I don't know how people gonna feel about that. But Red Skull is involved in that, right? The Howling Commandos, Nick Fury, the Caucasian one. Might be a little tough to explain, but you could always put the brother in there. You got that in there, right? Right. The Fantastic Four. Oh, we talking about going down this timeline right here. The Fantastic Four. Oh my goodness. Did you not know that T'Challa was a member of the Avengers and they fought the X-Men? Yes. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants were actually involved in that fight as well. But it was a beautiful fight. Back in the day. Yeah. Good. Yeah. T'Challa. Y'all, boy, look here. Y'all better listen to Blair. Blair telling y'all something now. Blair talking to y'all. Keep up with these notes. Watch. I had to, Mr. Smith. I had to. Damn, that was nasty. Shout out to Jack Kirby, granddaughter Jillian Kirby. She's always shining spotlight on his work like BPO. Listen, my dog did his thing. Jack Kirby did his name. And there was a young lady. I'm gonna pull up this laptop and everything like that. There was a young lady that wrote for T'Challa as well. And before Eve Ewing, it was Mr. Smith may know her name. I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head. I can't. So I'm turning on this laptop and everything like that. But we're going to make sure the sister get her shine and everything like that because I definitely wanted to be known these people that wrote on T'Challa, Black Panther, got us to where we are right now, 2023. If it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for them. Come on. So we got that and everything like that. So we got questions, comments, and section like that. I would have to agree with you on that one, D. Steve. So here we go. 19. Yeah. Let's make it do what it do. Yeah, I got it right here. Yeah. Here we go. Red pill or blue? Nope, that ain't it. I think this is it right here. Oh yeah, there we go. What a young lady name at? Because I want to make sure she get a shine. Don McGregor. Peter B. Gillis is another person who needs to get his. Ed Hannigan is another person who needs to get his shine on and everything like that. Peter B. Gillis, Ed Hannigan needs to get his shine on. What I said, Don McGregor, Peter B. Gillis, Ed Hannigan. Yeah. Need to get them people they shine. Need to get them people they shine. Heck, I can't remember that. Peter B. Gillis, Ed Hannigan. I'm gonna find that young lady's name though, and I'm gonna shout out because I definitely want her to get credit for what she's done when it comes to Black Panther. She's definitely put her foot in it. But yeah, start remembering those people's names and everything like that. So Jonathan Mayberry as well. We don't talk that much about Jonathan Mayberry. Jonathan Mayberry actually took over the second half of Deadliest of the Species and everything like that. So yeah, Power, Doom War, yeah, that's Jonathan Mayberry. So yeah, you gotta get them people. If you know them storylines, you gotta get them people they special props and everything like that. So moving right along, because I don't want to spend too much time on that. I think we did that. The X-Men push has officially begun. I can't even believe that. The X-Men push has officially begun. What do I mean when I say that? Well, what we're looking at, which is crazy because House of X, y'all read that whole storyline. Brian Michael Bendis, everybody that got involved in that. The X-Men have began, they're going to get a major push. I guess I can't really see it from where it's at, but the X-Men are going to get a major push. How can I put this? The person who's the group editor who's been leading the Avengers, he says all that time and effort, and if we can think about it, a lot of time and effort has been paid to the Avengers here recently. Avengers Beyond, like damn, how many Avengers comic books they got out right now? Like, and T'Challa is in 2 of them. Shout out to D-Real. Well, they're going to turn all of that attention. He's taking over group editorial responsibilities. I have to make sure I mention his name. I don't want to mess up the podcast feed and everything, well, the live feed and everything like that. But I'm guessing, regardless of how bad it looks for our merry band of mutants right now, and it looks, if you saw the Hellfire Gala and you are reading Immortal X-Men, it looks bad. Damn, Nimrod came there making it do what it do. How many times would they kill off Jean Grey? I stopped reading them alone. Listen, it look bad now. It look bad right now. Hey, Grandmadam. It look bad right now. Like Nimrod came through there and damn, like I guess ain't no such thing as an Omega level mutant when Nimrod come through because he don't play radio. So they're decimated right now, right? Decimated, scattered. Professor Xavier don't know where everybody at. He think they dead. Over 5,000 mutants. He think they dead. So it's Exodus with them, him and Hope, trying to lead the mutants to the promised land. They in the desert somewhere and everything like that. So basically, it's looking like the mutants are going to start from ground zero all over again, and they're going to rise to prominence. Now, why does this make sense? Because Marvel is bringing the mutants over to the MCU, right? Right. We know we're going to get a little bit with Deadpool 3, right? We know they're still going through the casting call. They're still figuring out what they're going to do with the Fantastic Four, things of that nature. So by and large, because he said this isn't something that's going to happen overnight. He's going to let the current run finish, but he does take over as the group editor for all X-Men titles starting next month. So what does that mean? It's going to definitely be some big changes going on. It's going to definitely be some big changes going on, but I think it's still going to be what it is. We might get Beast back to being who Beast is supposed to be, because I don't know who the hell this is. Hopefully we get Kurt Wagner, Nightcrawler, being back to who he was, because hopefully we get Banshee, because Banshee ain't did a damn thing in a minute. Segue. Y'all not going to feel this when I say this, Paul Martin. I used to be like Dave Chappelle's crackhead character towards X-Men in the 80s. I saw the Fox movie, but have mostly been apathetic the last 20 plus years. I'm going to say something, and it's going to be unpopular. I plan on doing a video breaking down why I feel this way, but y'all remember the X-Men animated adventures back in the day? It came on. Y'all remember that? Ray Smith, I think twice. There's been a few fake resurrections. I'm not counting. Right. So, but y'all remember the Fox cartoon and everything like that? You remember everybody used to get excited? I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not saying this to stoke fires or anything like that. I watched it, but like how people are getting excited now for X-Men 97 to be coming back on Marvel, the cartoon to come back, the cartoon to return. I'm still by and large gonna be watching Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I am. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. Here's why. It is not that I'm not throwing shade or anything on the cartoon. My X-Men wore blue and gold. Hank McCoy was human. Bobby Drake looked like a human snowball. Warren had wings. And when they got into a fight, he always had something with him. Like Warren would stay strapped up shoulder. Like Warren was going to get something to hit you upside the head with. Like that's how that was. Jean wasn't really no telepath. She was like telekinetic. Like that ain't come till later. Scott really couldn't control his optic blast. I just, right? That's where I was. So after that, now this me and Mr. Ray Smith, those who read X-Men comic books when John Byrne was reading them, y'all gonna get this one. Not giant size X-Men, because John Byrne didn't write that. No. It was when they took on Magneto. And do you know who that group was comprised of? It was Aurora, Storm, Peter Rasputin, Colossus, Kurt Wagner, Nightcrawler, Sean Cassidy, Banshee, Scott Summers, Cyclops, Logan, Wolverine. That was my X-Men. And y'all remember that because they came busting through the cover like this. Not giant size X-Men 1. They took on Proteus. That was my squad. I like Rogue. I do. I like Rogue. But that's my squad. Both them teams, those teams, watch this. Those teams are iconic in and of themselves. That no other team can replace them. But no, those are my squads. Those are my teams. So when I seen the X-Men animated adventures, I liked it because it was the X-Men, but I wasn't Goo Goo Gaga over that. Cyclops is my favorite X-Men. He is. And then now one of them damn shows, whether it be cartoon or live action, have they done any justice by the dude who wears glasses just like I damn do. So that in and of itself. But yeah, so I'm not not knocking anybody who wants to watch the cartoon, man. Watch it. Do your thizzle. I'm rooting for you and everything like that. I'm probably gonna watch the cartoon. I'm not as excited as some other people might be. Let's just say that right now. I vaguely remember the X-Men, but I definitely remember the theme song. The theme song was nice. I like the song. So we're gonna keep it going. Trolls. What's got me wanting to talk about trolls? We're gonna make it do what it do. So y'all saw the video, the picture that I put out in essence the other day, yesterday, where, and I stand by my word. Monica Rambeau should have been the first female Captain Marvel. Period. I didn't say she should have been the first Captain Marvel. I said she should have been the first female Captain Marvel. Myself, along with quite a few others, whether they be male or not, were offended when so many women who look like me had so much to say about my credibility and the credibility of Recast T'Challa, but they never said anything to Marvel when they dropped Carol Danvers as the first female Captain Marvel. I got offended. I got offended because I'm like, at the end of the day, sister, queen, if nobody else got your back, I do. For you to run behind and kiss somebody's ass who don't look like me, who used you and played you like a damn instrument last year, pissed me off to no, I can't even tell you how I got pissed off, because I had your back and you called me quite a few of you owe us a damn apology, but we're not gonna get it because you don't get down like that. So a troll says, well, Aurora should have had her first movie. Should have been the first black female to have a movie. It's on Instagram. I said, either you didn't get the point, or you're deliberately trying. Oh, he called me a poser too. I don't know who uses poser. We still use that word, poser, like P-O-S-E-R. And is that legitimately an insult? Like who talk anyway? So we had a nice little go back and forth, and he did what trolls do, expose himself as being stupid. I told him, I said, you know what? If I'd have said that Marvel should have been the first Captain Marvel, we're not even having this conversation. He never responded to that because that would have been right. He wouldn't have said anything. He would have just kept scrolling and gone by his damn business, which he told me exactly who he was when he did that. He did. He told me exactly who he was when he didn't address it. He wanted to stay right there. Wanted to still keep doing what the name called. And I finally let him know, you know what trolls do? And I don't know if trolls are aware of this. Do you know when you watch somebody's video, you help their algorithms? If you don't like what somebody put out, if you don't like a video that somebody put out, you know what you shouldn't do? Watch it. Definitely don't comment on it. Because regardless of what you say, regardless of how you feel, you just help that person out with their numbers. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, it don't matter, Snapchat, you just help them out. And you did not change their point. You did not change their opinion on the topic. Like, because you're a troll, so you're not really coming with facts. You're coming with emotion. So you making yourself look stupid and you helping the person out. So the troll, friend or frenemy? Make sure I keep up with these notes. Monica has been among my top 5 favorite superheroes of any color since her debut. Listen, I'm rooting for Teyonah Parris. I'm rooting for the movie to be low key. It just don't seem like they setting the movie up for success, and so I don't know what to do. It's almost like you a lame duck coach going into a football game. I don't know how to do that. A poser, not a poozer. Kilowog, yeah, not a poozer. He did not call me a poozer. I would have got that one. I probably would have took that as a compliment. No, he called me a poser. Look, Gary, all skin folk just ain't kin folk, but I bet those sisters knew nothing about Monica Rambeau being Captain Marvel. Not a damn thing, and won't say nothing. And that's honestly how I like it. When you expose that ass, they get quiet. Thank you. Now I can handle my business in making sure we are represented like we supposed to be. I ain't got to deal with you being stupid no more. So thank you for now finally shutting the hell up. Get out my damn way so we can do what need to be done to take care of our people like we supposed to. When you finally get your knowledge up, then you can speak. Till then, shut up. Just shut up. Of course, he wouldn't have responded. They don't operate off logical facts. Their facts are nothing but opinions. It hurts their feelings when you can hit them with facts. Tear down their ego. And I told him, I told him, I said, you know what it is? It hurts you. Because I wanted to make sure I said what I said and meant what I meant. I said it hurts you that somebody like me knows more and has more than you do when it comes to superheroes. And I know quite a few of them feel that way, and you know what it is? One, you shouldn't have brought my ass over here. Two, you shouldn't have taught my ass how to read. Three, you should never have gave me my damn rights so I could just read damn freely. Four, you should have monitored how much I was reading because I was reading a whole damn lot. Five, you should have made sure I didn't have no access to no damn income. I wouldn't be able to have all this damn stuff. But you know what your first mistake was? Letting me come over here. You should have just kept me over there where I was. I was over there minding my own damn business. And me over there minding my own damn business, that's going to be a nice little segue. It is. Them not paying attention, being stupid, being in their feelings, that's a nice little segue. It is. We're going to come back and chop all that up. But in the meantime, in between time, we're going to keep it going right here. So yeah, I'm queens, sisters. I'm talking to y'all. I got 4 daughters. I was in my feelings. I really, really was. Quite a few of us were. Recast the Child is filled with quite a few men that will lay down their life for any sister at the drop of a dime. We're not finna stand around and watch you take no ass whooping from no dude or nothing like that. No, we got grown men over here. But quite a few of you sold us out just for clicks and damn likes. Did not give 2 damns, and you still don't. Watch your mouth going forward. I will act like your father. If I'm old enough, I will, and embarrass you. Because what you did was wrong. Dead ass. And you're not adult enough. You don't have the integrity to apologize for it like you should. But we're going to keep it going. How to make the perfect Black Goliath. We here now. Eric, like I said, man, shout out to all y'all that liked the Goliath video. Video did over, man, listen, video went through the roof. Didn't do over 1,000 views, but that ain't what I be looking at. I be looking at other stuff. So that video, very well popular. Definitely appreciate that and everything like that. We're going to be doing some more action figure reviews, previews and everything like that. Y'all seem to like it. But on the strength of that Black Goliath video, quite a few of you, let me do this real quick. Let me stand up. Quite a few of you have let it be known. Shout out to my mentor, Mr. Ray Smith. I do believe we have the only 2 griot shorties in the world. In the world. And I've had some people ask me for the griot shorty. Listen, if you want me to do a video on what you need to make your own griot shorty, actually I did the video. I just ain't dropped it yet. But I definitely drop it if you're interested in that. In regards to the Goliath video, Hasbro does have a new Goliath Bill Foster action figure available for pre-order right now. You can go get that. I did the video preview on it. I did. And quite a few of you had some very interesting things to say about said action figure. There's a way. What if I told you there was a way for you to get Bill Foster? Still going to be a 6-inch action figure. But what if I told you, now it's going to require some customizing. It is. But what if I told you there was a way for you to get your Bill Foster action figure? What if I told you? So I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. We rocking with each other. Great. What's going on? What's going on? Appreciate that. So you don't like the Goliath action figure that they just put out for pre-order? I get it. Yeah, I'm not here to tell you to like it or not. But you do know you like Bill Foster. You know you like Giant Man. You like him. You like him. You want him. You either want him in his midriff or with his pecs out. The look that I have for you is the look with the midriff eye. So we're not gonna do the midriff eye. I don't know what that was back then. I guess that was Cosmic Boy. I guess the guy that designed Giant Man's costume, Goliath's costume, was a Cosmic Boy from Legion of Superheroes fan back in the day. And those of y'all that remember what Rock used, because Rock was walking around at one point in time with nothing on but just like his costume used to be pink and black. And then as they went up in time, my dog was just walking around with just a one-piece black. I don't know what the hell that was, but I guess the person that designed his costume designed Bill Foster's blue costume with his midriff eye and everything like that. So here's what you're gonna do. First of all, you should have your Blue Marvel action figure. Blue Marvel action figures, if I'm not mistaken, $24.99. You might be able to pick them up for a couple of bucks cheaper. But Blue Marvel action figure, you need that action figure. You also need you a comic book accurate Sam Wilson. Yes, you do. You need you a comic book accurate Sam Wilson. And you need the Luke Cage Power Man action figure that Hasbro Marvel Legends just put up for pre-order. You know, the one with the yellow shirt on, with the chain around his belt, chain around his waist. Okay, you need that. So here's what you're going to do. We got notes. Okay, so first, the easy thing. Pop the head off of Luke Cage and put Sam Wilson's head on there. Pause. Sam Wilson's head has a white mask on it. You're going to have to paint it blue. But it's an open face head mask, so the hair will stick out. You're going to have to paint it blue. The arms on Luke Cage's shirt, they kind of puffy. You're going to have to take them arms off, put on the arms from the Blue Marvel body. Why? And those arms, if I'm not mistaken, that's black plastic. Watch what I go with this one. If I'm not mistaken, that's black plastic with a blue paint job on it, a blue and white paint job on it. Here's why that's going to come in handy, right? Depending on what you want to do. You pop those arms off, like I said, you put on Blue Marvel's arms. Now, you're going to have to get a Dremel. If I'm not mistaken, you're going to have to get a Dremel and Dremel the sides to separate the upper torso from the lower torso. I do not believe warming it in hot water or putting an air dryer on it, hair dryer on it is going to make it do what it do. No, you're going to have to separate the upper torso from the lower torso. Why? The belt. You can either cut that belt off or you can remove it. Nice chain belt, but you're going to need to put a more accurate belt on there. Something preferably yellow is what you're going to have to put on there. Then you put the upper torso and the lower torso back together. Now watch this. The yellow collar from the Luke Cage action figure, the one from back in the day. You're going to leave that yellow. You're going to repaint that whole upper torso except for that collar, either black to match the pants or blue. Either way, you got you a black Goliath. You're going to paint them gloves from white to yellow, right? Think about your mask. Your head sculpt is Sam Wilson, but it's either blue or black, right? You don't have to change anything with Luke Cage's upper torso. I'm going to say lower torso. The pants are black. You can paint them blue if you want to. I would probably leave them black, right? Got the pirate boots, and the pirate boots are already painted yellow. That is your custom Bill Foster. It's a 6-inch action figure. It is, but that will be your custom Bill Foster. You'll have to paint the gloves yellow and everything like that, but that'll be your custom Bill Foster action figure. I talked about it talked about it last night with D-Real, because D-Real likes to do stuff like that. If you like doing stuff like that, yeah, there it is. What I like to say, if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. That's what I say, right? Does a Battlestar or Midnight Sun figure exist? I have a custom Battlestar, and what I would tell you is what I did was this. I went and got the Rhodey head from the deluxe War Machine action figure. He had with unsculpted heads. He had a unmasked head. I got the Captain America from the Gamerverse, the Civil Warrior Captain America. He has a blue chest plate. I painted said chest plate red. The blue, all I painted was the blue part. I didn't touch none of the others, the silver stuff. No, I just painted his chest plate red. That was my Battlestar. That was my Lamar Hoskins. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think they did release a Battlestar years ago. But it might have been a Toy Biz Battlestar. If it was a Hasbro Battlestar, he would have been on ball joints and everything like that, which I'm really not a fan of. I just cannot stand the ball joints. But that would have been, as far as a Battlestar, no. Well, yeah, Battlestar. That would have been the action figure. Midnight Sun. When you say Midnight Sun, that's a group. So you gotta let me know, Mr. Mark, which one of them. I do know they just released a Damien Hellstorm action figure. I have the Elsa Bloodstone. Elsa Moonstone, Bloodstone. I have the Elsa Bloodstone action figure and everything like that because I'm assembling, and I have Ghost Rider. I'm assembling my own Midnight Suns and everything like that. So as a group, no, but individually, and let me just say, Elsa, not cheap. So I would say if you're gonna get one, get her first. Get her first. Let me see. The Goliath is a great value version, Walmart version. The Captain Crunch is Colossal Crunch. Man, stop doing that, Diabolical. M9. Midnight Sun is the character from Master of Kung Fu. Then I'm gonna say no. No. We really ain't getting no characters like that till Shang-Chi, the 10 Rings, and you ain't really got it like that since then. So yeah, they ain't did no. I'm be honest with you, no. I'm gonna have to check that out, but I can tell you no, and there's no name. That character ain't even coming down the pipe. Like, I'm not even gonna get your hopes up. That character is null and void. So keeping it right along, we're gonna keep it going. Let me see what else I got right here. But anyway, any questions? That's how I have never seen Night Thrasher or Rage either. I got both of them. They do make them. I don't think Night Thrasher or Rage cost that much. I think they're pretty much around retail price, $22 or $24.99. eBay is a great place. But yes, I have Rage and Night Thrasher. And I guess since they release Injustice next year, I guess I got to go ahead and get 5-Star, Nova, and Speedball. Like, pissing me off. Like, man, already made me. But anyway, you can try to customize Machine Man for the comic version. Okay, I got to check that out. You said Machine Man. I like him now. So here we go. Quite a few people, and I want to get y'all take on this feedback. No, there's no right or wrong answer on this one. Quite a few people have alluded to in the press, in media, that Kevin Feige has a long-term plan to reboot the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I guess it's supposed to take place during Secret Wars. My question is, if Bob Iger is there, is it Bob Iger? Yeah, Bob Iger is there. Kevin Feige is there. Yes, Victoria Alonso is gone, and they're changing. My question is, do you have faith, confidence in a rebooted MCU if those people are still in charge? Because we got here, like we here now. We here now. And while we had Bob Iger, Bob Chapek, Bob Iger, Kevin Feige, Victoria Alonso, Nate Moore, Kevin Feige, Nate Moore, the leadership is still the same. So my question is, do you have confidence? Because I know we've talked about recast T'Challa. They're going to bring back T'Challa. Do you have confidence in them being able to reboot the MCU successfully? That's it. Do you have confidence that, because they're there. Do you have confidence that those that are there now will be able to successfully reboot the MCU to get it back to where it used to be? Let me check on these comments. Nope, I don't have faith in those people whatsoever, Mr. Theo. You can try. Okay, I'm just looking for some, hey, because I know how I feel. Listen, when Mark Richt was the head coach at Georgia, every year I expected what we got. I ain't had no unfair expectation. We're going to do good. It's going to be some games where we should beat some of them teams, but we're going to struggle against them teams, if not lose to them teams. It's fair expectation. Why? Because after about 4 or 5 years of Mark Richt being at Georgia, This is what I saw from the team. I saw them play down to the strength of their competition. Quite a few times, I saw them be the punching bag for Florida until he made his team. I ain't never seen a coach have to make his team get fired up to play a rival. He had to make them get fired up. Tim Tebow gave that speech after Georgia beat them. Next thing you know, Florida whooping ass all over again. That's a fair expectation. But what do I expect? What do you expect from those who are in charge? Now, from what I've seen, Bob Iger, he keeps his eye on the money. He watches how much money is being spent. He questions how much money is being spent. But he don't question the direction of films. He don't. So the films continuously get made. What do we have with Kevin Feige? Well, Kevin Feige has shown he's going to put out what he wants to put out. Not paying. Now, this is a double entendre. Not only are you not hiring comic book fans, you're not even putting out the stuff that comic book fans want to see. Say that one more time. Kevin Feige, not only is the directive, we're not hiring comic book fans, but by and large, the products that you're putting out for fans to consume, i.e. the comic book fan, isn't even what the comic book fan wants to consume. Nate Moore, he of being Mr. Diversity. Okay, well, what movie, aside from the first movie, because he liked taking chances, and he'd tell you, he'd taking a chance on Black Panther. What movie has he been over that he's put out that's reminded you of anything of the first movie? Because you need to understand, he's been over Black Panther 2, and he's been over Eternals. What's your confidence in that leadership being able to reverse course? I feel like only with the MCU, let me see here. I have no faith in them. As long as they don't want comic book readers on the team, then I can't trust them. They will reboot into something else messed up. That's a concern. I feel like only with the MCU, you can get back to where it was as if Kevin Feige and the rest of the staff are let go. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, I haven't seen the changes that needs to be done to fix the problems they have now. Here's why I asked that. So watch this for a second. And people think you be making much ado about nothing. No, I'm just be trying to, let's keep it 1,000 for a second. Let's keep it 1,000 for a second. So I have the Monica Rambeau action figure, the one that just came out, right? When was the movie supposed to come out? And this is what I'm speaking of right here. Let's go back last year. We go back last year. What came out on Disney Plus? Go back last year. What came out on Disney Plus? Miss Marvel. Okay. Well, what did they do in Miss Marvel? And what were some of the rumors as to why they did it? They didn't want her power set to mirror Reed Richards. Don't know if that was true or not. I said that was a rumor. Okay, well, you changed the power set. What happened this year in the comics? They killed off Miss Marvel. When was this movie supposed to drop? July. It's August. Every action figure from that movie is available for sale. This is the merchandise. What's driving it? There's somebody right now on eBay has a bid for Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and Photon. The bid is $24.99 for all three figures. Why is that? Mind you, those aren't the only figures available in that wave. I got Commander Rogers, who has no business being in that wave whatsoever. Right? Cool. Marvel's son, Norvell, whatever. He's looking just like Speed. He's in that video. He's in that wave. Okay, well, who? Oh, I got an Iron Man. Don't know why. I got an Iron Man in that way. Amadeus Cho, that's my Build-A-Figure. Do I know why Amadeus Cho is the Build-A-Figure for this particular wave? When Ronan the Accuser could have been the Build-A-Figure. You know what? The female accuser, she's not in the wave. She's supposed to be in the movie. But mind you, this movie might not come out till damn November. This movie might not come out till next year. Did I mention that Kamala Khan is now a mutant? You see how this all over the place? you see how this all over the place? And mind you, we don't know who she is. Is she a mutant? Because you flirted around with that in the comic books, right? Is she a human mutate? Because you flirted around with that in the Disney Plus show. Because what did you say? Your genes have already been altered. How? We don't have a backstory to Monica Rambeau's physiology already being altered by the time she engages that force field that Wanda put around that town. We don't have a backstory. Nobody's giving it to us. We don't know. Ain't nobody talked about it. There's no Disney Plus show. They ain't even acting like they gonna hint at it when they drop the movie. No backstory whatsoever. Did I mention her father being mysteriously gone? But anyway, that's besides the point. Do we really have confidence? Because Miss Marvel is supposed to, I'm sorry, the Marvels is supposed to help turn around the MCU. We got, see what I just said? Everything that I just said, that's reason for me not to have no confidence in that. And I said this a while ago. I said this months ago. It wasn't making no damn sense. But guess what? As D-Real say, make it make sense. Let me keep up with these notes. Finger flubs killing off T'Challa, taking Red Skull out of the game. Lack of Earth-based supervillains and team. I meant Feige autocorrect. Yeah, Feige. Yeah. So when you look at that, I know we say a reboot, and I know a reboot is what we would want. I think a reboot. You got to bring Cap back. You got to bring Tony back. Do it right. Hell, base it off the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes and everything like that. You got to bring it back. You got to tell the story right. You can't keep killing off villains. That was stupid as hell. You got all these damn prisons, ain't nobody in them. And if they are in them, we don't know who put them there. Who the hell locked up Porcupine Man? We got all these damn villains. We got all these prisons. Ain't enough villains. And we don't know what the heroes at that was locking up the damn villains. We don't know. Because you, never mind. Out with the wife shopping, tuning in for a bit. Appreciate it. Come on. How you feeling, brother? That's what I want to know. How you feeling? Because anytime you in the live, it's a, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you in the live, man, it's always a treat, man. So my question is, how is you feeling? Because, you know, at the end of the day, we concern more about your health than anything else. So, yeah. But glad it's got to be better because you are out with the wife. Walking again. That's what I'm talking about. Also, every non-armored Earthborn superhero seems to have powers derived from it's called lack of imagination. But yeah, so I'm glad you're doing better, brother. Like that, like I said, anytime you in the live, consider how I know knowing what's going on with you, man, it's definitely a blessing. So yeah. But yeah, Super Soldier. Well, they're pulling a lot. I'm pulling too much from the Ultimate Universe, and I get it. What they were trying to do is basically they want to make stuff more realistic. Well, there's a fine line to walk. What's going on, B. Smith? There's a fine line between making it more realistic and just making it ridiculous. And I think what has wound up, and this is what I just don't get. It's not like nobody told you. As I said to Mr. Smith, I've never seen, and this is whether it be Marvel or Warner Brothers, I've never seen entertainment entities act like they knew what the fans wanted. Like, we're not testing stuff anymore. We just doing, and they're braggadocious about it. The cast and crew of Black Panther, we put out the movie we wanted to put out. Kevin Feige and Nate Moore, what did he say? I made the movie that I made the decision. You're not taking, I've never seen entertainment entities not take the fan into consideration and then have the audacity to act surprised the fans didn't spend money on them. How? Like, you can't read. It's one thing not being able to read the room, but damn, people are literally telling you, you walking in the room, hey, we don't want that. You sure? We don't want that. You positive? We don't want that. Think about it now. No, we telling you we don't want that. Well, I'm going to go back here and make it for you. Then you not paying attention. I do not want that. Don't offer me no Baltimore Ravens jersey. Nothing against the Baltimore Ravens. They're a good team. I'm a Steelers fan. Don't offer me no Baltimore Ravens jersey. I don't give a damn if it's free. I don't give a damn if Lamar Jackson signed it. I don't want it. You know why? I want the Steelers jersey. I do. Before I take anybody's jersey in my house, professional, I need a Steelers jersey. Home, away, and alternate. And even then, I don't want no other professional football team's jersey in my house. Well, Marvel seems determined to just give you what the hell they want. Damn this thing. You know, we had more rights back in the day. Remember when they put out Coke? Remember Coca-Cola came out with a new formula back in the day? Y'all remember that? And remember we said hell to the no? Remember we said hell to the no? We don't want that. Coke was like, you sure? We don't want that. What did Coke do? Reverse course. What's going on, Miss Keita? What's going on? No different than Grand Madam Tarot made a point last week. She said, I feel like she's been rocking with me. Y'all been rocking with me, dropping those, you know, he over 1,000 appearances what the dude has had and everything like that. And she stated, I feel like T'Challa got more respect back in the day than what he does now. People wrote in when Marvel changed this guy's mask. This is another reason why I say, when people say, what you protesting for? Shut up. You don't know. That tell me right then and there, you don't read comments. You know nothing about this damn character. You wouldn't even make, when somebody questions why we protest, that tells me off the rip, you don't know a damn thing about him, and you don't know a damn thing about him. Off the rip. Because those two have benefited from protests. One of them actually engaged in it. So when you say, oh man, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. It's a reason why them two pitches sit back there. It is. It's a reason why they sit back there like that. So what we talking about? Back in the day, half mask. What did people write in? They didn't tweet. They didn't create no YouTube videos. They ain't do no TikToks. They ain't go live on Facebook and nothing like that. No, that's not what they did. They got a pen. They did this right here. Say, hold on. Y'all didn't change that damn dude mask. Wait a minute. Let me get some paper. They did. They said, hold on for a second. I know damn good and well y'all ain't lost y'all damn mind and changed this dude's mask. Put his damn mask back as soon as possible, or I'm not buying no more of your damn comic books. That's what they did. And then did this. Folded up a piece of paper. Come on. Ooh. They folded up a piece of paper. Got an envelope. Put said paper in envelope. Did like this. Seal said envelope. Got a stamp. Whether they had a stamp in the house or whether they went to the post office, there were enough people that were concerned about them, Marvel, changing this guy's mask. They went and got a stamp and did just like this. Put the stamp on the envelope. They either walked to their mailbox and turned the handle up for the mail driver to know they needed to get some mail, or they went outside, saw a mailbox, blue mailbox, and dropped it in the blue mailbox, or they went to the post office. Think about that for a second. Or they went to the post office, whether they drove or whether they walked or whether they took the damn train. They felt like, no, hell no. You're going to put that mask back the way it was, and we ain't taking no for an answer. Those of y'all members of the Rock With Me Nation that remember that, can y'all tell us how long? Because I could, but you know, we rock with each other. Can y'all tell us how long that half mask lasted? How many issues of Avengers comics, because that's where it showed up at. How many issues of the Avengers did that mask last like that? Could y'all go ahead and shout a brother out in the comment section? Y'all go ahead. Miss Kid in the building. Absolutely. Come on, your kid. Y'all give it up for Be Smooth in the building. I'm gonna call him Be Smooth. Be Smooth got a movie out, y'all. Y'all need to go check that out. Y'all need to go check that out. But how many comics? How many? It wasn't double digits. It wasn't double digits. Snail mail. Literally a moment. I was in the kitchen getting busy, but okay, you said I was in the kitchen getting busy, but I'm done. Because you said getting busy, you know, to us getting busy sounds something different. When we say we getting busy, it says the difference between us saying we busy and we getting busy. When we getting busy, I don't know, D. Steezer, did you just give me too much information? Like I'm not, you know, I ain't 850 Batman. Y'all give it up to my brother. That's Kelvin. We call him Batman. We played on the same flag football team for years now and everything like that. That's a deep brother. And I don't know if he started it. I know he talked about it a couple of years ago. He wanted to start a group here where we're at. I'm not revealing where we're at because low key people think I'm not where I'm at. Long story. But a group for young men called Broken Cycles. And that group was for older brothers such as myself and Kelvin to get involved with younger men here where we at. Well, I won't say where I'm at because people don't think I'm still here, and I like to keep it like that. Bars. But basically what Mr. Smith does for me, mentoring and everything like that, that was supposed to be what we were doing for those younger men. Kelvin likes perfection. So he's been kind of what's the word I'm saying? He's been kind of detouring himself because he wants it to be perfect. We don't need perfection, my brother. We just need you out there. So salute to my brother for joining us and everything like that. Thank you so much, man. It means so much to me. So yeah, positivity. What we talk about over here in Recasting Child, I don't give it. We on some other stuff over here, but I think it was 5 issues. 5 issues. Snail mail. 5 issues. Snail mail, and they got it changed. When people tell you protest everything, that don't matter. They don't know his story, nor do they know his, nor do they care. So we just gonna keep it right there. Bat joined us just in time because is Ron DeSantis being disingenuous? I'm gonna preface that question by saying this has nothing to do with politics. It has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with religion. It has everything to do with self-identity and knowledge. Now, if you've been rocking with me like I've been rocking with you, you know that when Egyptians started tripping about Cleopatra's race, you know I didn't even entertain the conversation because there's no such thing as race. You can't tell me that you don't like, and I'm just going to keep it a buck. You can't tell me you don't like or don't trust or don't care for white people, but you're literally hanging your hat, calling yourself, identifying yourself, labeling yourself by something that 2 white men gave you. Quite a few of us do that. Black is not the only thing that you call yourself that a white man told you. You also call yourself a nigga. It is what it is. You can say what you want to about taking the power out that word, but a black person can call another black person a nigga or a nigga with the same type of venom that a racist would do it, an ethnicist would do it, and it's going to result in the same thing, a fight. So what does that have to do with Ron DeSantis? I don't like disingenuous people. I don't like people that be divisive for no reason whatsoever. I don't like willfully stupid people. I don't. I don't like manipulative people. I don't. I don't like leaders who shirk their responsibility. I don't. And when it comes to you, Ron DeSantis, you've done it all. But let's go about what I'm getting ready to do. Because it was always something about me that bugged you. First of all, you're Italian. That's not what bothers me. What does bother me is that there's a whole lot. Watch this, and I'm getting ready to say it. So if you want to watch this, I'm not going to do that because that's easy. The word that they call your people, where you come from, it's a 3-letter word that's synonymous with the 6-letter word that they call my people right here in America. You and I both know it. It's what the French call you. It's what the British call you. It is. That's how they see you and your people back then during that time frame. And according to your bio, you who have had so much to say about American history, because let's be clear, African American history is American history. It is. I don't know why people keep acting like it's different. It's not. It's American history. No different than Egypt is in Africa, which makes Egyptians Africans. See how that go? But your bio, though. U.S. history. Slavery began in 1615. That's American history. We learned that in elementary school, middle school, high school, college. Now, you can definitely, African-American literature, that's an elective. But American history, world history, no, you got to take them. And guess what your bio says? Slavery started in 1615, and I talked to this yesterday with Mr. Smith and Mr. DeReal, because you have so much to say about the American curriculum, school curriculum, when it comes to slavery. But according to your bio, Ron, your family was part of the first Italian diaspora to America. The first one. Your family, your great-great-grandparents left Italy. You don't want to tell us why, though, do you? You don't want to tell us why? It's world history. Why did so many Italians migrate from Italy to America during the 1800s? You want to talk about it? No? Well, how about this one? Slavery ended in America in 1865. Your family didn't get over here until 1880. That's your bio, dude. And your family was here before your wife's family. You are descended from immigrants. Yep. Let's think about this for a second. So what did I say? Because it's world history. American slavery started 1615. That's facts. It ended in 1865. That's facts. Your family got here in 1880? 15 years later. My question to you, which has nothing to do with politics, my question to you, which has nothing to do with religion, my question to you, which has nothing to do with race, my question to you, Ron DeSantis, is how in the hell do you know so damn much about slavery when nobody in your damn family was here? No firsthand experience whatsoever, dude. None. You can't ask your great-great-granddaddy a damn thing about slavery unless we're talking about Italy, because he wasn't in America. Even if he was alive, you couldn't ask your great-granddaddy, you couldn't ask your granddaddy, and you couldn't ask your daddy. So how you got so much to say about the benefits of slavery? You ain't got nobody to ask. You don't. Everything that you're forming when it comes to your opinion about the benefits of slavery is via word of mouth, which begs the second question. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? We both went to school. We both went to elementary school. We both went to middle school. We both went to high school. We're both college educated. We both veterans. We've studied world history. We studied American history. Unlike you, I know my family was right there on that port. I can ask members of my family. My great-grandmother actually helped raise me. She was dead. I've met my elders. Those stories that they can tell me about when their mother, their grandmother, was actually a slave. I talked to mine, Ron. My question to you, though, Ron, is who did you talk to get your opinion? I'm going to say this right now, and this was probably the worst thing that could have happened to you, Ron. I lost my job on Thursday. That was the only thing keeping me off your ass because low-key I work for the state. That's no longer an option. I get to get off in your ass. Pause. All day, every day, twice on Sunday, as much as I want to. And I ain't got to use race to get off up in you, dude. I ain't got to talk politics. All I need to do is talk common sense. Ron DeSantis, Italian American, immigrant. Where did you get your knowledge of American history from to form your opinion that slavery was a benefit to those who were slaves? Don't come to Tallahassee. If you come to Tallahassee, please make sure that Gerald Theophilus Butler is nowhere where you're at. Our people need somebody for the people. We tired of being divided. As American citizens, no, we passed you. You ain't nothing better than a pretty Donald Trump. You ain't nothing than a younger version of Donald Trump with brown hair. And honestly, no different than Donald Trump. You're an empty shell of a man. You hate that which you are. Go back to it. That 3-letter word that the Europeans used to call your people back in the day ain't no different than that 6-letter word that they call my people right here in America. You need me to say it one more time? At the end of the day, Ron, me and you got way too damn much in common. So you think you gonna, no, bro. I know your history and I know mine. I know your country's history. Just like I know my country's history and my other country's history, but I also know your family's history. Your family history that you wants to go above and beyond to hide. Well, this is free game to anybody that's challenging Ron DeSantis. Call him out. Ask him about his family. Ask him why his family left Italy. Ask him how did his family leave Italy? Because I'm willing to bet his family did something different that nobody that looks like me family was able to do so by and large, leave on their own free will. You expose yourself because no different than the Confederacy. You talk too damn much. You love the sound of your own damn voice. Do you know why the Confederacy and every alt-right person and every white person that's a racist is full of it? It's because the Confederate States took minutes and they recorded them and they said why they were separating from the Union. Because they wanted to own slaves, stupid. See, you can rewrite American history in Florida, but you can't rewrite American history because it's online for everybody to see. And if you wasn't so damn arrogant and full of hubris and wanted to be separate and wanted to get your ass to the White House as opposed to taking care of the people who voted you governor, you know that already. Floridians deserve better, and so does our country. I'm not going to call you a racist. I will call you an elitist. I will call you a separatist. I will call you not fit for presidency. And I will say that you're not fit for governor. Because as long as you don't care about every American, as long as all you want to do is suppress certain groups of Americans, you know what, Ron? I wish you'd take your ass back to Italy. You and your whole damn family. America is for Americans. And if you can't get behind that, then you need to take your ass back to where you came from. How that sound? If you want to be separatist, take your ass back to damn Italy. If you want to rewrite history, how about rewriting Italy's damn history? How about rewriting your own family's history? How about that one first, dude? For you to be a damn veteran, that makes what you do even worse. Because I can't believe that somebody like you wore that damn uniform. Somebody like you would have been serving the Confederacy back in the damn day, and that turns my damn stomach. Somebody like you would have stormed the Capitol if you felt like you could have get away with it, but you knew you were looking out for your political career. That's the problem with way too many of y'all. You care more about your political career than you care about the damn people. And the moment you put politics above the people, you became unfit to lead the people. If I sound like I can't stand you, dude, that's why. I knew I was going to find out what I was looking for. And the fact of the matter is that you bumping your guns with a bunch of damn racists. That tells me every damn thing I need to know, because there's nothing you've learned about American history that's got you rewriting American history books. Not even your damn family, because they wasn't here. Everybody need to get off in your ass about that. When you come forward and you talk publicly, every journalist need to get off in your ass. Every politician, regardless of whether they be Democrat, Republican, or independent, everybody need to question your ass about your family's experience in America and when they got here. Talk on that time frame, dude. They need to ask you how you got so much to damn say when you can't even ask nobody that was here during slavery what it was like. You ain't no different than them damn trolls. You got so much to say about something you know nothing, you know little to nothing about. Shut your mouth, bro. Damn, I think that's it. Where my Floridians at in here? Because I said I was going to get y'all tight, straight with your Florida Medicaid and everything like that. We got time. If you in the state of Florida, here we go. I said I don't work there no more. First of all, I said I don't work there no more. So if you live in the state of Florida, there is no such agency as Medicaid. You either calling one or two agencies. You either calling the Social Security office or you calling the Department of Children and Families. That's how that works. Stop saying, well, Medicaid told me to call y'all. No, ain't Medicaid told, no, either DCF or Social Security office told you to call to get your Medicaid. You need a gold card. I prayed for a roach before I prayed dump. I'm saying he's not worth 2 bottles of piss. He not. We're going to expose him. He need to stay out of Tallahassee. He need to stay out of Tallahassee. Hope I ain't nowhere around with a microphone, because I got questions. I got questions and I need answers. And since I know the phone number to DCF, he not going to want to call DCF and be on hold for 3-4 hours. Speaking of which, if you call in Department of Children and Families and you are on hold, that's what's going to happen if you dial in that statewide number. If you need assistance, Department of Children and Families, open up your cell phone, Google the nearest DCF office. It should bring up a address that's relatively close to you and a corresponding phone number. You need to call them. Do not call that damn number just to be pissed off and not talk to somebody, because when they pick up, they're just going to hang up the damn phone. Hey, Ron, what you need to be doing is making sure that our state agencies are fully staffed. That's on you. You run around here bumping your gums, talking about this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, your Floridians can't get anybody on the phone at DCF. You might want to think about it while you bragging about 260,000 privatized jobs. I noticed you never mentioned one time that you had brought in 260,000 state jobs. You never said that. Don't know why, but hey, privatized jobs, privatized investors, privatized money to run for your presidency. I get it. You, the Floridians, you don't give to. You don't care. You're not running for governor again, right? Right. You out. You going to, okay, cool. So you really don't care. Anyway, Theo is here to help you. Also, if you have medically needy Medicaid in the state of Florida, for whatever reason, and you used to have full Medicaid, you used to be on a plan, whether it was Sunshine, whether it was Humana, United Healthcare, you don't have your plan anymore. That's because, let DCF tell it, they either sent you some documentation via email or they sent you notification via mail. You didn't respond. They put you on partial Medicaid. By and large, that's pregnancy Medicaid. And whether you male, female, able to produce children, not able to produce children. That eligibility has been applied to quite a few Floridians. Do not call nobody on the phone trying to get that resolved. Get off your behind, visit your local office, ask the counselor you speak to, the agent you speak to, what you need to do to be back on full Medicaid. You will not be able to choose a plan on partial Medicaid. You will not be able to do the things that you feel like you need to do with partial Medicaid. That's not what you should be on. Do not call DCF. Do not call the statewide Medicaid Managed Care Helpline. Do not call the Agency for Healthcare Administration. Do not call the Social Security office. Take your happy ass down to your local office and get it handled. Cool, cool. Now, pay attention to your lock-in period. Pay attention to this free game I'm giving you. Pay attention to your lock-in period. The only way out of a plan when you're locked in is filing a grievance. You need me to say that one more time? The only way out of a plan when you're not in your open enrollment period is filing a grievance. What that entails is you call the plan. Don't call DCF. Don't call the statewide Medicaid Managed Care Helpline. Don't call the Agency for Healthcare Administration. Don't call the Social Security office. They can't help you. The only people that can help you is the statewide Medicaid Managed Care Helpline. But for them to be able to do that, you got to call the plan first. You got to call the plan and you got to tell them, I'm filing a grievance against you for whatever reason you choose after that. What you need from them is a tracking number. That is what the statewide Medicaid Managed Care Helpline needs, is the tracking number. Once they get that tracking number, what they are going to do is file a for-cause plan change directly to the state for review. No tracking number, that don't happen, you're still locked into your plan. Don't ask the agent how long that's going to last, because the agent is going to tell you it could take up to 45 days. They don't know. The agent at the statewide Medicaid Managed Care Helpline is not reviewing your case. They aren't. Also, HIPAA is for real. Stop calling into these agencies wanting to get information and it's not yours. You're trying to get somebody fired, and that is irresponsible as hell. Take your ass down to the notary public or an attorney, get the proper documentation and get it over to DCF. Now, once you do that, don't be fooled. DCF does not share your information with anybody else in regards to documentation allowing you to speak on another adult's behalf. That means the documentation that you submitted to DCF, you need to submit it to the Agency for Healthcare Administration if you're dealing with them. You need to submit it to the Social Security office if you're dealing with them. You need to submit it to the statewide Medicaid Managed Care Helpline if you're dealing with them. DCF in the state of Florida is not going to send your information all over the place. They aren't. It's not how that's going to happen. What else? You got Medicaid. There's another insurance that's interfering with your Medicaid. That's what the provider tells you. You know that not to be true. Ain't nobody tripping. DCF can't help you. Don't call DCF. I know no statewide Medicaid Managed Care Helpline can't help you. Can't. Agency for Healthcare Administration, they can't help you. Social Security office can't help you. Stop saying somebody told me to call Medicaid. Medicaid is a benefit. That's not an agency. You get Medicaid either via Social Security office or DCF. There's no such thing where they told me to call Medicaid. That Medicaid ain't got no number. They don't. So what winds up happening when you have that insurance that's sitting out there that's interfering with your Medicaid, you will call third-party liability. Name sounds crazy as hell. I know it does, but just go with me. Their primary responsibility is making sure that insurance that's interfering with your Medicaid is taken care of. That's what it is. Say you got a bill out there and you know you had Medicaid. You got a bill. Don't call the plan. Don't call DCF. It's not their job. Don't call the Social Security office. That's not their job. Don't call third-party liability. That's not their job. If you have unpaid bills, Medicaid bills, you need to contact the Agency for Healthcare Administration. That's what they deal with. That's what they deal with. That and you having medically needy Medicaid. If you got medically needy Medicaid, who you call it? The Agency for Healthcare Administration. Now let's say you got mom, pops, or whatever, long-term care. You want to see about how to sign up for LTC. You need to contact Elder Affairs. You need to contact Elder Affairs. Now, once your mom, dad, whomever gets the long-term care plan, and you got questions about that particular long-term care plan, you need to call the plan. Don't call ACA. Don't call DCF. Don't call Social Security Office. No. You need to call the plan. Now, I'm going to be dropping videos like this trying to help my fellow Floridians out because God knows Ron DeSantis ain't going to do it. I'm going to be doing self-help videos, Medicaid videos every day, making sure y'all get what y'all need and everything like that. I'm going to title it Medicaid videos. Florida Medicaid. Listen, I can talk freely. I believe God works in mysterious ways. I've been wanting to say stuff like this because I don't want y'all being frustrated on the. Also, if someone told you to call, now here we go. I'm not speaking for no other agency, and since I used to work there, I'm not saying I speak highly of them. What I will say is you're supposed to know what you know. If someone told you or transferred you, told you to call the statewide Medicaid Managed Care Helpline, if someone answers the phone, thank you for calling the statewide Medicaid Managed Care Helpline. Don't ask them no DCF question. And don't tell them what DCF told you, because by and large, they don't care. You've called the only experts, by and large, in the state of Florida that not only know their job, but everybody else's job. So when you call them and you tell them that such and so told you this, that, that, and the third, let them help you. Stop going back and forth telling you what somebody else told them. To a degree, DCF don't know what the hell they're talking about. Why? Because they're training a whole bunch of new people because they haven't recovered from COVID. You know why they ain't recovered from COVID? Because Ron DeSantis wants to brag about 260 privatized jobs, but don't want to talk about beefing up his state agency. Right. So they don't know. You know who does know? Statewide Medicaid Managed Care Helpline. Theo, you could be working remotely for patient services or directly with an insurance company from home, working your own hours. I could, Grand Madam, but I cared about this job because I saw what my fellow Floridians were going through on a daily basis. It used to be I didn't like this job, but I was literally getting up every day happy because I felt like I could help somebody. Well, here's what I can tell you. The supervisors, the quality control, the executives at my job, they don't give a damn about the right information. Everybody's just a number. The employee is a number. How many hours the employee comes to work, that's a number. How many people call in, that's a number. The people getting the right information, getting help, that's not a priority. And we're talking about the medical profession. I have people that call in all the time, and you have it where providers no longer accept the plan. That puts the member in a hurt locker, especially if it's during their lock-in period. Well, you have providers in the state of Florida, because we don't regulate how much a doctor can charge somebody, right? They don't tell the plans that they stop taking the plan. Who does that hurt? The member. What does the state of Florida do? Well, you know the person has a relationship with the doctor. You want them to wait 45 to 90 days. That's where we're at. Our agencies that by and large are supposed to take care of our people, they aren't equipped, whether it be with the resources or the knowledge. And because they aren't, my fellow Floridians suffer on a daily basis. And while they suffer, my governor wants to talk about whether or not the LGBTQ can walk up and down the street. My governor, even though there's nobody in his family that he can ask about American history, he wants to alter the American school curriculum when it comes to American history. My fellow Floridians who need assistance on a daily basis can't get it from the governor because he wants to go back and forth with Disney. Well, hell, I got my axe to grind with Disney and Marvel, but my fellow citizens, my American citizens come first. My Floridians come first. And my governor has forgotten that. He'd rather tell you what you can and can't do with a mask then make sure you're good as a regular citizen. You know why? Because with him and way too many politicians, they don't pay for health care. We have a judge right now, Supreme Court justice right now, who we've all had jobs. We've all had jobs where we've had to sign paperwork, where we had to watch what we were doing. We couldn't accept bribes, things that look like bribes, things that look like gifts. Here we have a Supreme Court justice who's done it. I'm not surprised, but who's going to hold him accountable? See, this is why we have there should be a limitation on how long you can serve. It's not a lifetime position. Lifetime sets you up to be complacent. Lifetime sets you up to become arrogant, do something you ain't got no business doing. Have your integrity be questioned. No, you need to earn it. He needs to be released. Don't know who they're going to put up there, because as it stands right now, if I look at our American government, it's lacking morality. Our American government is lacking morality, and that's real bad. That's real damn bad when you think about it. We're supposed to be taking care of each other. The United States of America, not divided. The United States. I'm saying that as an African-American male. This is something that's supposed to be coming out of somebody's mouth who's Caucasian, who's got blue eyes, straight hair, blonde. No. But I'm saying it. This is the United States of America. And we have people in politics who have used the average American citizen as nothing more than pawns so that they can do what they want to do. And they perfectly fine pitting us against each other. I'm reaching out across the aisle and I'm saying to you, you're not my enemy. You might be my frenemy, but you're not my enemy. This country ain't what it is unless we built it together. And way too many that and forgot that. You couldn't have did this without me. I couldn't have did this without you. We did it together. You letting people divide us that at the end of the day, whether they look like you or not, don't give two damns about you. They don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about that red flag that's got a blue X in the middle of it with them damn stars in it. They don't give a damn about none of that. All they give a damn about is them. All you got to do is watch how they move. Listen, that's my time. I'm going to keep up with these notes because I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I really, really do. Diabolical is officially my third villain behind Greg. That makes sense. Justice Thomas has been skating for a minute now. Nobody's going to do anything with him because they have their skates on too. Need to get his ass up out of there. But here's the thing. Now, I'm a firm believer in this because they do this over in Asia. We just don't do it. We keep acting like the government runs us. No, it don't. We don't have to do what, because that's wrong as hell. Like that, what they did. But a vote of no confidence? A vote of no confidence? A vote of no confidence. Think about what that says. Think about if Ron DeSantis was to show up, or any politician was to show up, and the vote of no confidence is we're not even there. Think about how powerful that is when, as Americans, you let it be known we no longer have confidence in you as our leader and we will not follow you. We don't want to do that. You know why? Because we low-key get it confused with liking somebody. You can like somebody and they still be hot garbage when it comes to being a governor. Liking somebody is not a qualification. It's not a popularity contest. So you can like Governor DeSantis, but that don't mean he qualified to be governor. He's not. The people have the last say. And that's because the people have the last say. But the people need to take confidence and understand that they the people. Running up on the Capitol, that ain't how you do it. That's not how you do it. But stand there peacefully and just look at them. Don't say nothing. You know why? Because they want to know why you're there. We have no confidence in you. Do you know how powerful a statement is for somebody to have a microphone and tell a politician, the people don't have any confidence in you. You know who's not speaking for the American government, for the American people? We have politicians talking to Donald Trump. We don't have American citizens talking to Donald Trump. We don't have American citizens telling him that regardless of whether they voted for him or not, what happened on January 6th was his effing fault. And he need to be locked up because he could have ruined our damn country with that. Now, nobody wants to have no American citizens are talk. They want to talk to everybody else. No, talk to an American citizen. Talk to the person who ain't in the top 50%. Because that's the person who's being affected. That's the person who you think you can say whatever and they gonna like you and you get it. No. That's the person that needs to be talking to politicians, but politicians don't want to talk to them people because you know why? Politicians feel like, because I'm a politician, I'm smarter than you. No, I voted you in. I voted you in and I can vote your ass out. You know what would be humbling to Ron DeSantis? That not only does he not even be elected as his party's favorite, but that none of the people that's Republican even look for him to even want him back in office as a governor in the state of Florida. That would send a powerful message. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm about tired of all of them. We need real Americans for real Americans. I know that sounds weird because somebody didn't put that on a baseball cap and took that and spin it and did everything they want with it. But no, a lot of politicians are going to find out in 2024. Yeah, they need to run and find out. I accept the villain badge and wear it as a token of honor. You do. China forces their citizens to do whatever they need or face prison time. Yeah. The people have the last, I came back in at the rear end. They feast as we fight over our crumbs. Right. And we got to stop doing that. We got to stop fighting over the crumbs. We got to realize that at the end of the day, we got more in common than a little bit. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but I look at somebody and I'm like, bro, you say you don't like me, you don't even know me. Me and you both like big asses. What's the problem? Me and you both like barbecue. We do. Me and you both eat bacon. Okay. Well, what we doing on Saturday? You going fishing? I'm going to watch football. You want me to call you, tell you about the game score? I know you care. So what we really talking about at the end of the day? Like, there's nobody here today that was around back then. So when you say you don't even like a group of people, how you know? Which is crazy. You don't like a group of people, but you every now and then find yourself dancing. If I don't like a group of people, I'm not finna F with nothing from you. And you eating peanut butter, so you ain't that damn mad at me. You eat peanut butter, so damn it, you ain't that damn mad. You ain't that damn mad. Patriots love their country. January 6th, idiots aren't patriots at all. Every last one of them need their asses locked the hell up. So listen, special live. I want to do this tonight, man. I want to come to y'all, vibe with y'all, kick it with y'all and everything. Just talk to y'all and get some stuff off my chest. Shout out to everybody. Y'all know how I get down before we go. Shout out to Grand Madam Tarot. She's here. Shout out to my brother D Real and everything like that, my older brother. Shout out to my mentor, Mr. Ray Smith. Thank you so much. D Steezel. Hey, he ain't quiet, but he is an influence in the room. I ain't had no more issues since my dog been the moderator. Wait just a damn minute. Y'all not gonna keep coming here like this. Then you know it's Comoyo and Diabolical. Shoulda ain't here, but damn, you don't want no problems with them three up in there and everything like that. Of course, Nico being the youngest lion on the team and everything like that, he's in the building. Y'all make sure y'all get up with me. I'll be doing comic book reviews with Marcus from Back of the Bus. I got a lot of free time, so basically comic books that I review with Marcus, we finna start filling them up on this channel. So this week you're gonna get a lot of content with that. Let's see what else we got going on. Shout out to my brother Blues Clues and everything like that. I'm pretty sure Blues is probably doing a video tonight. Gray is always rocking with me, man. Gray, thank you so much, Gray, Ronnie and everything like that. Miss Keita does her thing and everything. I definitely appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Big Tim come through, and y'all keep me in the know. Y'all do. Y'all hit me up with stuff. from time to time and everything like that, so I can come out, regurgitate it, familiarize myself with it. So thank y'all so much for that. We on our way to 900. We on our way to 900, and my goal, especially with the free time, we're gonna be doing action figure reviews. I done messed around and assembled my own Hydra team, and it's pretty large. I had no idea that's what was going on when I started collecting certain action figures. So, but yeah, and we're gonna talk about customizing action figures that we like. Hopefully, Hasbro, Marvel Legends is listening and everything like that. We can get some more action figures because we want to spend the money. I think what people, it's not criticism from this channel, it's constructive criticism because we want to spend money. I think if you look, I spend money. So it's never a matter of me not liking a product, me saying, hey, I want to spend money, do this, and I can spend money. And since we looking at 800 something members of the Rock With Me Nation right about now, and the Rock With Me Nation ain't bashful about telling me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I think it's safe to say, if I speak highly of the game, you got quite a few people buying the damn game. That's all I'm saying. And if you put T'Challa in it, guess where the game gonna go? Up here on this wall somewhere. Like this. Up on the wall somewhere. You do the game right, game gonna go up on the wall somewhere. So probably right here somewhere. But yeah, just do the damn game right. But listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Make sure you click, like, share, subscribe. I don't want to forget Grand Madam Tarot because I definitely need to talk to her about something I need. But yeah, Marcus and Josh, back of the bus. Am I forgetting it? Blues Clues, Planet Fanatics, ATL Blurred, Wine and Whiskey with the Black Comment Lords and everything like that. Yeah, man, we out here in these streets for real. We making it do what it do. So yeah, click, like, share, subscribe, share the video and everything like that. If you want to cut out the little portion with me talking about Ron DeSantis, definitely share that and get that out there because, bro, you need to do better. Bro, either do better or go home. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.